chat. Welcome to the stream, chat. Welcome to the stream. Today we are picking up. This is day 25. We are picking up from our last few bad weeks. This is the last final, I guess, account from before the top step changeover, but also, yeah, when I had those 5 150k express accounts or funded accounts. Today, this is the last one. It's got about $107 left of daily drawdown, and yeah, look, it's the last surviving one. I've got 3 other express 50k express funded accounts ready to go. Yeah, so now we are just trying to look for a trading setup. I'm also trying to work on one more trading combine so I can get the fourth funded account ready to go. This one needs to be traded, so I am going to be looking at a potential continuation trade here. So I'm looking at here we got this sort of what have we got here? A bit of a messy mess. Everything's just kind of shafted over one, isn't it? Standard. Heck, it's a lot of random lines everywhere. Okay, so what I'm looking at now, fail breaker structure. Let's have a look. This looks a lot clearer on the 3 minutes. So as you can see, breaker structure made this sort of channel here, broke that, made another channel here, came back and swept this. For me, is the break. This is a fail breaker structure model on 15 or 5 minute, let's say. As you can see, so we can take a long continuation. Order flow is bullish on the lower time frame. Look, it is bullish on the higher time frame. So as you can see, 4 hours bullish, 30 minutes is bullish. Let me just clear that up. 30 minutes is bullish. As you can see, we've had a small rejection. This could be, if you look at it like this, right? We've had a run up, hit this sort of high, pull back, run up, hit this sort of high, gone a bit higher, pull back. Now, if we had some trend line drawn up, we could go like here, and we're sort of having a rising wedge. So it's slowly getting toward the top. In sort of saying that it's going to reverse lower potentially, but the setup I'm looking for today is a 15-minute continuation fail breaker structure model at this protected low. So I have on this combine, I've increased risk 750 risk to 1,500 profit. So it's a 2-to-1 approximately. And so yeah, that's what this looks like here. It'll be like a 2-to-1. I'm looking at around 29 point stop loss right there, and I think it should execute the take profit around there. So waiting for price to hit this area again. So price, just to show you what's going on, this from here, from 8 o'clock today, this is Asia session around there. You know what, really, it's about 4 o'clock. Yeah, Asia was here, and it came down here, and that's about that's that. That's the price action. So kind of ranged both ways. So it's quite indecisive. First half of Asia session, second half of Asia session. So it's kind of, I would say, let's see if we put this one in here, market condition, counter trend. Yeah, kind of. I'd say range. You know, technically it's a range. Maybe counter trend because it was initially bullish into the bearish movement. So bullish into the bearish movement, but it didn't break through. I mean, yes, it's a fail breaker structure. It gives us a second chance to take a continuation at this section here. So that is the plan, to be honest. And yeah, that's what we're looking for, realistically speaking. You know, this could go further, but realistically, you know, after I waited for, I'm just going to sit here and maybe leave my express funded accounts till later tonight. But this order here, it should be 750 is lost, 1.5 on top. And yeah, we'll just wait for this one to execute if it does. If it doesn't, no worries. We'll come back and have a look, and then I'll be able to trade my XFAs. So that's going to be exciting. And that's essentially it, chat. I'm still in talks with Top Step. They haven't responded to me yet. Oh. Yeah, Top Step haven't responded to me just yet. I've been waiting for a response for a few days now. Ever since I sent them all this information last Friday, or the June 6th was when I experienced it. So I'm just waiting. I asked them a few more questions. I want to look at my old receipts from the old dashboard. It seems does need to be here. And then I just wanted to use a reset on one of these XFAs that I failed on the 150k. I mean, that would be pretty cool. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm happy with this trade here. Look, the stop loss is outside of this protected low by you know 8 points, which is usually that much. That's pretty good. And I've got this sort of put of interest here in the mid range. We're sort of creating an inducement here. Prices come down before heading up a bit, or attempted to head up a bit. And yeah, that will be the trade of the day. That's pretty much it. Let's have a look at London Open. He's going to discuss. You can hear him let's just whilst we are waiting for this trade to pair out. Gonna listen to him. And that's all we have. So what I can do is for chat, let's have a look.
That'll do. When I see today's candle, if I was looking for a daily bias here today,
I'm just gonna put it in there. You know what I'll actually do?
my daily bias coming onto charts here today would be very neutral. I honestly couldn't really tell you too much about how today's candle will form, because yesterday, you closed bullish on Monday, but Friday you closed very bullish. Monday you closed pretty doji. And you closed
Maybe
right
I will just share my screen.
So my daily bias coming in today would be, I need to be patient today. I need to be patient, I need to be more conservative. Why? Because yesterday didn't really tell me too much, and we're coming right into resistance.
That looks a bit better.
So I wouldn't really have too much of a daily bias today. However, now that I look at it,
How's that, chat? That's a bit more different.
and it's developed, I kind of
So yeah, you can listen to him and vibe out whilst we wait
so now I go, okay,
this trade to play out. I will be right back, but yeah, you enjoy. He's got. Yep, that should be it. Okay,
session in Asia, I might say
that looks good. Yep, we'll let that vibe out.
candle's going to close.
All right, chat. See you in a bit.
Now we go, okay, cool. Prices developed a little bit more. We've held this resistance. We've also liquidated last week's high.
Yep. See you in a
Now we go, okay, cool. Daily time frame.
tickle.
Hourly time frame.
Cool.
We already spoke about this, so now it starts to line up well. So sometimes you might jump on the charts and the daily time frame's not clear. That's fine. Give it some time. Wait. Let the markets develop. Let the markets come to you, and then it will start to make more sense as price develops. Sometimes you need more price action on the charts to be able to call a direction, but most people aren't patient enough to actually wait for that, and they get frustrated if they can't read price action right away. But if I can't read price action right away, I'm like, that's fine. I'll come back in an hour, 2 hours, and I can guarantee it will make much more sense. So you might not know what's going on up here. If this rips down and rips that down, back below, you go, okay, cool now, great. Liquidity wick fill, which is the low of the day, and this hourly low, and yesterday's low. Great, now I can start taking my trades. Is gold still pushing here? It looks like gold's still pushing here, guys. Again, there's a reason I'm not shorting gold. We had any liquidity grabs to go? Oh, we actually did. Look at this on gold. So we just came down, we liquidated these 15-minute lows, and we instantly started rejecting. That's a nice liquidity grab there. Had that 30-minute close there on gold. Grab the lows and close bullish. Yeah, you may see gold squeeze from here, guys. How many hours per day do you stay in front of the screen? Honestly, when I'm not on the stream with you guys, very little. I'm much, whenever I'm not on stream with you guys, I'm pretty much watching 30-minute candle closures. So when I'm trading Asia, for example, today I was looking for longs. So every time this 30-minute closed below levels, I didn't need to watch the price. I waited for 30 minutes close bullish call, then I'll fire up my charts. Gold squeeze and just squeeze these highs, continue pushing up into these highs. Squeeze this little resistance level, squeeze out any sellers here. Squeeze these resistance levels. So when I'm not streaming with you guys, honestly, very little. Maybe like 30 minutes to an hour. All in all, including the streams with you guys, I'd probably say like 2 to 3 hours is more than enough for me. By that point, I'm probably getting a little bit fatigued, a little bit burnt out. But when I'm trading on my own, it's very simple for me to see if there's a trade or not. For instance, right now, if I wasn't on stream with you guys, there's no new positions for me up here. Same as yesterday with you guys. Remember, when we jumped on, price was already up here. And that's what I said to you guys. I know there's going to be no trades for me up here. So let me walk away for an hour, 2 hours, come back, and then get my trade. Kind of same thing right now. There's going to be no new positions for me here right now. So, obviously I'm happy to sit down and break it down here with you guys. But if I was trading on my own right now, I'd be walking away and I'd be coming back in at least like an hour's worth of price action. So you kind of want to get good at understanding, is there going to be a good position in the next, half an hour to an hour?
Hello chat, I'm wondering whether I should copy trade this combine onto the XFAs. Oh, you can't. Okay. Well, why don't we try copy the XFAs to that combine and the other XFAs. Have a look. Let's see if that works. Let's see if this one's... Okay, well, why don't I just do it 10? If I adjusted this to 500 and 1000. Okay, and then the maximum I can lose. Whoa. Personal daily limit loss 500. Liquidate and block. How's that? One trade only. Oh. Give me 1 second, chat. I'm just gonna change my risk settings for everything. Make sure everything has a maximum loss limit. Personal daily loss limit. Bang. 1, 2, 3. Except for combine. Combine's pretty relaxed. How's that? Okay, so if I do a 10, if I do a 10 times 2, 10 times 2, no, let's do 9 times 2 is 18 times 29. Let's just hold, let me just run the maths on this. So if I want my stop loss to be 29 points, so I'm going to do, the risk is 500 divided by 2 divided by 29, 8.6. We're just going to go safer, we'll go 8. 5 there, and limit by 3, so we've got 8 on that spot, so that should be right. Alright, cool, something like that. Looks plausible to me. I would like to maybe even bring that down just a tad bit more, just to make sure that we've really covered that. And I don't think it's going to go that low, but it could even go as low as that. Swing low there, to be honest. It really could actually go as low as here. That is very plausible. Maybe I'll reduce. Okay, you know what, chat? I'm reducing the risk. I'm doing 4. 4 there. Okay. So I'm going to risk 250 and 500. It's TP. And if that loses, then I'm going to do a potential long from around here. And look, the reason why is this one is a 15-minute protected. Technically, it's protected structure setup, and this will be the 15-minute. Actually, this one is more valid 15-minute protected structure setup. So I'm just going to do a limit by 4 there. Okay, that's both valid for me. If it gets closed out, then this one will be another suitable option, and I like that. Okay, and then we can have this guy on another screen.
So right now,
See what he's talking about.
there's no
Cool. I like that. See you in a bit.
entering new positions. You want to be doing it at logical areas. No, I enter on the my entry is done on the 15 and 5 minute. The 30 minutes my confirmation time frame. The 5 minutes my entry. So the only reason I'm watching the 30-minute here is because there's no confirmation here for me to take any trades. So there's no real need or desire for me to watch the 5 minute. The only time I'll drop down to the 5 minute is when I'm ready to start executing. 30 minute paints the picture. 5 minute is just for press and buy or sell. The 5 minute for me is not for making trading decisions, which I think is where a lot of people go wrong trying to trade the 5 minute. I love the 5 minute. Some guys hate the 5 minute. I personally love the 5 minute. But the 5 minute is, like I say, just for me to press buy and sell based on what the higher time frame's already told me. If the higher time frame hasn't already told me something, I like to get off it right away, because the 5 minute in ranges loves to get you trapped in bad positions all the time. How do you manage risk when you wait for 30-minute closure? You just have a stop loss in. How do you mean? If I'm buying here off this 30-minute fake out, well, my stop loss is down here. If it gets hit, that's a loss. Or if it starts to close against me, but it hasn't hit my stop, then I can manage. But the closures for my entries, as soon as this candle closes, then I'm executing. I'm watching it. So I'm not watching it, as I'm executing it. As soon as this candle closes, then I'm jumping on the charts. I'm starting to take my trades. And my management is just based on my stop, just based on previous liquidity grabs, for example. Or if this candle closes above, then I go, great, let me drop down to the 5 minute and start getting my entries. And I could go, oh cool, we're grabbing some lows, we're closing bullish, cool, I can start buying from here, risk off that liquidity grab, and then I get my trade. You can still manage risk on closures, but the candle closures are the confirmation for entry. Once I've got the confirmation for entry, then I'm sitting down and I'm watching the charts. Gold is absolutely having a phenomenal run here, guys, phenomenal run. Has NQ come for that hourly low? Yeah, nice. NQ's coming down for them lows, guys. If you are in short, very, very nice call. Like I say, I don't trade NQ to get any of these counts, but it's nice to see NQ following the plan there. You're coming right down off that hourly wick fill. Anyone who was buying here in NQ going to get squeezed out. Lovely, lovely squeeze. Thoughts on silver? Let's have a look. Yeah, we got Benji joining me in the office today, guys. Look at that. You see Sammy sleeping in the background. Sammy's a bit tired of watching gold. Look. I can't get him in there properly. Sammy's like, what are we doing still watching gold? Gold's had the move, Dad. Get over it. You missed it. Silver. I know silver's been on a crazy run recently. Same as platinum. I can't remember. Someone yesterday mentioned platinum. Platinum's been on a incredible. I've never traded platinum, but platinum recently has been on a crazy run. Wonder if gold's going to follow suit. Yeah, silver on a huge breakout. Massive breakout. Last week, I assume you closed extremely bullish. Where are we? Where's the high time frame? It's not all-time highs. Where's all-time highs? Let me just have a look here on the currency chart. What was it? XAG USD. Let me just have a quick look on my trading view chart. Wait, that can't be. Is that all-time highs? Wow. Oh, that's huge. Okay, well, wow, yeah. Yeah, silver's on a insane run. Absolutely huge. In terms of taking new positions on silver, though, do I want to be executing new positions at price discovery levels? Not really. There's nothing to the left to base price action off. So, if you want to see some continuation buys on silver, daily pullbacks before continuing to buy it would be very nice. You got yesterday's high is a nice overall liquidity target. was that huge breakout. Massive breakout. I'd like to see silver come down and liquidate some of these 4-hour lows before coming right back to the highs. Now, I wouldn't be shorting this personally, but I'd say if you can come back down here, start grabbing lows and breaking back, that would be a pretty nice range fill. Let's have a look at gold. Gold's still pushing here, guys. We are creating that range like I said we would, you know? The reason, if you guys are wondering why I'm not jumping in trades, remember guys, what did I say at the start of the stream? Gold needs to create some space. So you can try and trade these ranges, you can get frustrated, or you can just accept it and wait. Are your stops fixed at a set amount, like 25 ticks? Now, my stop loss is always dependent on liquidity. My stop loss goes below a liquidity low. So, for instance, if I was... Did you see full port? Yeah, something like that. So if I was, let's say if I was buying here on gold, my stop loss would go below the previous liquidity low, which would be here. Because you came down here, grabbed lows and broke out. So that would be my last liquidity grab. If I was buying from here, stop loss would go below this last liquidity grab. So it's never a fixed tick amount. It's based on price action. On average, I'm risking 20 to 30 ticks. Sometimes more, sometimes less. But on average, yeah, my stops are around 15, 20 to 25, 30 ticks. I manage my trades based on closure. So, you know, I might have a hard, let's say if I buy from here, I might have a hard stop on the 30-minute down here. But if the 30-minute closes against me but doesn't hit my full stop, that'll be my exit right away. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Just join my mention. Where's a good level? Wait for a buy. It's kind of pretty tough to be honest, but much lower. I'd say maybe back down below these areas again. See if you can hold this sort of big inverse head and shoulders. Kind of got like this. If you can pull back without grabbing these highs here, that will be the exact same setup as yesterday that made us 160 plus ticks, where we could be looking for that. There we go. Oh no, what have I just done? Yeah, same as pretty much the exact same setup as yesterday, to be honest. This was our inverse head and shoulders from yesterday here. Then we had the upside targets of here. So pretty much the same thing. If today you can come down without grabbing these highs here, that could give us a very nice range. Very, very, very nice range. So yeah, to me, pulling back into these areas would be the nicest. Why do I keep losing my arrows? Let me see. Arrow, there we go. But to be honest, you know, I would be watching price anywhere below some hourly lows. But the good thing is the way we trade, we don't really have to worry too much about where price might pull back into. If we start grabbing hourly lows and holding support, then maybe you can buy it from here. We don't really have to worry too much about, you know, can price pull back down to here, or could it pull back down to here, or could it pull back down to here? All we want to see is we want to see it pull back, and then ideally close below, and then we wait for it to close back above, and then great, then we take our trade, and then we go, okay, cool, maybe this is the area it's going to hold, and then we buy from here to here. That's the nice thing about the way we trade is, you know, we're not really trying to predict where we could pull back to. We just let price pull back, and then we get our liquidity grabs. For instance, here yesterday, you know, this is the pullback. Here's our liquidity grab. There's our trade from here to here. 15. Let's see. Oh, on NQ, nice. Is NQ coming down for the lows? No, you have targets. There you go. Beautiful. Full targets hit on NQ, guys. If you guys do trade NQ, well done. That was a very, very nice call on NQ. Yeah, NQ came right down for the lows there. Like I say, I don't trade NQ, but it's nice to be able to call these NQ trades with you guys. You came right down for that hourly wick fill. So anyone who was trying to buy this wick, thinking this is a huge rejection, it's going to have this nice big push up, that's not how price moves. It's always going to come down and grab them previous lows. So you came right down for that wick fill. So very, very, very nice short there on NQ. If you guys did short it, well done. Lovely call there. Gave a better opportunity than gold. Fly to Chicago for the meetup. I would absolutely love to. I would love to do an American trip one time. I've only been to America twice. I went to New York when I was like 14 or something, and I went to San Francisco 3 years ago. But yeah, I'd absolutely love to do a whole US trip. Yeah, it'd be amazing. I'd love to do a US trip. How come you don't trade NQ? I just find gold to be much more consistent and nicer with the way that it moves, and it also moves very well in my time zones. And I've just got much more consistent with gold. I get great consistency and great trades with gold that I just haven't really had the desire to look at anything else. I've always traded gold. I come from a currency background world, so gold's always been my main focus, so I haven't really felt the need to change it. Now, they'll all move different in their own characteristics. They'll move similar, like gold coming down here, liquidating these lows. NQ. Similar to what gold would do, but intraday, it'll probably move in its own way. But overall, yeah, they all still follow the same liquidity principles. Yeah, lovely push. No offense at all, man. Is there any reason why I don't trade XFA? We have big news coming up today. Big news coming up tomorrow. So today I was like, you know what? Let me just fire up the combines. And I may be getting moved to live. So I was like, I don't really want to mess that up beforehand. So maybe getting moved to live. So we should hear back in the next couple of days. So I was like, okay, cool. Well, if that's going to happen, then I don't want to mess up these accounts right before news. So we'll wait to hear what happens from that. And I'm like, in the meantime, yeah, cool. Let me just trade some combines instead. But yeah, we do have some trade news coming out soon in the UK, and we also have very, very, very big news tomorrow. Very, very big news tomorrow. Lovely Wickfield there on NQ, guys. Great play. What was the nicest trade there? Let's see, 30-minute. I think it was a 30-minute breakout. Yeah, super simple breakout. Broke below the support, held it, could have shorted the break of the lows. Right down is there. Very, very, very nice scalp. Good job to you guys who did short. That was a great, great, great move. Nicer opportunity than gold. Yeah, I don't know. Now you don't lose the combines. You can still have them funded in the background. So if I pass these 100k combines, and let's say if I do get moved to live, and then let's say you lose the live, well then great. I've got funded accounts ready to go. So I've always got accounts ready to go. But I'm actually wanting to switch out some of these 50s before I get moved to live. So if we don't get moved to live yet, then I would like to use these 100s to switch out some of these 50s and build them up a little bit more. Nah, I don't use footprint, man. I use all you see right here. All we use is right here. Price action liquidity is all we need. Anything I use, you guys can see. This is all we use here on Goldie. This is all we use to catch a 200 tick move up today. You don't need anything else. Oh, no way. Let's see. Code Troop just sent me a message on Slack. Oh, that's awesome. From CME floor, my old trading jacket from Chicago. That's amazing. Let me see if I can show you guys this on YouTube. That's awesome. Code Troop just sent me some pictures here from the old CME floor and his old trading jacket from Chicago. Can you still go see the trading floors, or are they all completely gone? I'd love to come over to the US and see them. Let me see if I can show you guys. That's so cool. I'd love to just go see a trading floor. I know they're pretty much non-existent anymore, but if they're still there, it'd be pretty cool. Let me see if you guys can see. This is the picture from Code Troop. Can you guys see? Kind of. That's pretty cool. That's a sweet jacket as well. Can you see it? It won't focus here. Sorry guys, you know, zoom can't. But that's some pretty cool memorabilia to have. Yeah, that's awesome. I would love to go to Chicago and see some actual trading floor history. That's where the whole futures world started. That's why I'd love to go to. I'd love to come out to Chicago one day, experience all of that. Yeah, that's awesome. Kind of blur. I know it was a. Let me see. I don't know why it was. Let me see if I can. It's worth trying to see. Let me see. There you go. Now that's a jacket to keep forever. That's awesome. That's amazing. It would be incredible to experience it. The old Elton John Deluxe. Yeah. Been to Chicago a few times. Would love to come down there for a traders meetup. Yeah, I'd love to go to Chicago. Like I said, I'd love to do a whole America trip. Go and see the guys at Top Step in Chicago. Would be awesome. Wife loved Australia. Yeah, Australia's awesome. It's hard for US trading times, I guess, but I guess what the way that we see is, we get great moves in Asia, we get great moves in London, so you can still get great moves here. But yeah, lifestyle here is awesome. I pretty much get, good blue, sunny skies every day, good weather, which is the main reason I left the UK to move to Australia. Is good weather, good lifestyle. People are very laid back. Very laid back. It's a good place to be for a trader in terms of like the mindset. Very very laid back, super chilled, which is what you need for trading. That's what I need for trading anyway. I like to be in a relaxed environment. Yeah, it's a very, very nice place. Where in the UK am I from? I'm from a very small place called Jersey. I don't even know if you, I mean, it is part of the UK. I don't know why I'm questioning. I'm from there. But I'm from a very, very small island. Look here. This is where I was born and raised. So I'm actually closer to France. So I'm from this little, very, 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 very small island. That's where I was. Now we're all the way down here. All the way here on the Gold Coast. Where are we? Here. So yeah, I'm from a very, very small island. Which is, it's part of the UK, but it's actually closer to France. It's like, I don't know, 9 by 5 miles long. It's, very, very, very small. No, no family in Australia. I moved to Australia on my own. No, you're from the, you're from the fake Jersey. You guys from New Jersey. You're from the fake Jersey. That's the OG Jersey. Yeah, and you guys from New Jersey. That's the fake Jersey. I'm from the real Jersey. But no, I had no family in Australia. I moved to Australia on my own. Just me in a suitcase, and 3 years later, I have a dog and a girlfriend. Look, an Australian dog. He wasn't part of the plan. Yeah, I'm lucky. I have New Zealand citizenship. So that's how I was able to move to Australia. I'm very fortunate in that sense. Very, very fortunate. Let's see. NQ. Oh, look at that, guys. NQ spiking out the lows and instantly rejecting. Do you have free room? Would love to come to Australia. Absolutely. Anytime. No investment visa. Like I say, my parents lived in New Zealand for like 5+ years before I was born, so I had full New Zealand citizenship, even though I'd never been there before, so I was very lucky. Yeah, I was very, very lucky. But yeah, Jersey's a tiny, tiny, tiny little island. Doesn't even come up on a global map, so maybe you guys have just found out where the real Jersey is today. So we've learned something here today. May have got no new trades here today, but we've learned something. Yeah, so I have dual citizenship. So I've got New Zealand citizenship and British citizenship. I had never been to New Zealand. I mean, I have now. I've been there on holiday a few times. But before getting my New Zealand citizenship, no, I had never been there. I'd never been to New Zealand. I got a full New Zealand passport and certificate in the post, which was pretty impressive, considering I'd never been there. Most of my parents lived there. Yeah, not New Jersey. Let's not get it confused. Not New Jersey. All right, Zoom guys, give me 2 seconds. All right, YouTube guys, I'm gonna wrap up there, guys. No, unfortunately, no new trades here today. But like I say, gold's had an incredible move today, and the buys on gold were pre-London. So for London Open, guys, what we were saying is it's very likely that gold's going to create a range, and that's pretty much what we've done. So the good thing is we're not getting chopped up in here. We're staying patient. We're following the plan. There was a great call on the NQ shorts. And this is why we don't get emotional, guys. We trade what's right in front of us. So the reason I haven't traded in this range, it's not because I don't want to take trades, you guys. I absolutely want to take trades, you guys. But it's more so because I'm being very reactive and I'm seeing the markets from that complete neutral perspective. So with gold in this range, guys, what we're looking for is gold to have a retracement pre-New York, ideally. And then New York, I want to see if we can continue buying gold up into that 3360 level that Coach Hoop mentioned, and also this high here and previous NFP breakout levels. So remember, guys, you got D coming on right after me as well. So be sure to stay tuned for D's session about half an hour. I appreciate you guys taking time to tune in, and I'll see you guys same time again tomorrow, where hopefully gold hasn't had a crazy move. And yeah, trade safe, guys. I'll see you all tomorrow for the big news day. Talk to you guys soon. Peace.
chat. Hello chat, so 2 trades have been done. Two trades have been taken on the XFA. We're up $264 times 3, I believe, and we are closing out for today for the XFAs. That's pretty good. I'm still going to trade the combines to try and get them funded. I'm going to try and pass this, get this one to profit 1.5, and then I'll reset this one so I can get this one up profit 1.5 as well. So we'll get that one going. But for now, these are all in profit for today, and I'm happy with that. And so I am going to log myself out of all 3. Alright. See you next time, chat.